All right. Blame blocks bounce. And as far as I can tell, you came here to be bouncy. But blame blocks bounce. Write that down, tattoo it to your brain, because my name is Mr. 2020 and you are listening to the Power of Imagination podcast. I can blame him. I can blame me. Or I can invite more bounce. Here's the thing. Blame comes from a need, and a need that's related to a myth called control. If I'm blaming you, I'm saying that you were in control, that you didn't contribute, that didn't contribute. By the way, everything's a contribution to everything. At the seventh day, God said it was all very good. At the end of every day, it was good. And if you're making up shit that's bad, that's fascinating to me. But I digress. Ready? Blame blocks bounce. Because you can direct blame. You can blame me. You can blame you. You can blame the bitches. Alright? And by the way, I'm not talking women's here. I'm talking bitchin'. Because as soon as you start blaming and bitching, you're leaving the kitchen. In other words, you can't produce. You can't create a meal. And you're going to assert that whatever's on your plate is shit. And you're going to struggle to eat it. On the other hand, bounce is unpredictable. If you need everything in life predictably packaged, you're not leaving any room for bounce. Bouncy is fun. Bouncy is playful. You know what I love in people? Bouncy. I don't care if they're 8 or 80. Bouncy seems to be a very cool thing. On the other hand, bitchin'. You know what I walk away from? Bitchin'. Quit your bitchin', get back in the kitchen. And you get, I'm not saying that like a lot of people are hearing it. Quit your bitchin', get back in the kitchen. Cook up a meal that you'll enjoy. Discover what's in the pantry. You know what we do every day? We eat really good. And I buy good food every week. But every day is a discovery of what's in the pantry. What's in the meat storage unit. How am I going to combine it today? I'm having so much fun. By the way, those of you who are following my fleshitarian adventure, remember I had that epiphany, which is something very different than an insight or an idea, back on Christmas Day. An epiphany changes you. And I had an epiphany Christmas Day. And I started eating only what I truly, massively enjoy, and that's called flesh. It's called meat. And some people aren't going to like that, and that's okay. You eat what you enjoy, and I will enjoy you doing it. I won't blame what you eat for anything or on anything. So I wake up every day and I go, right, so I've got some lamb chops, probably scramble up some eggs, maybe use some duck fat, and have a piece of Swiss cheese on the side. Boy, that sounds like an amazing meal. And, God, I've got more energy than ever. I've lost 2 Christmas hams and a Thanksgiving turkey in weight this year. I'm on fire. How about you? But you notice I'm not blaming the food. I'm bouncing. I'm having a dance. Because I notice when people start to do like, okay, I'm going to eat like you do, Mr. 20. How do you eat so much meat? Well, I bounce around. I discover how I'm going to prepare it and how I'm going to enjoy it every day, just like I do with Victoria. Just like I do on the podcast. All right, we're almost at the 5-minute mark, and I've made a solemn vow to not to go over 5 minutes, so let us go into the silence. So did you imagine up something yummy? We only went into the silence for 2 seconds, but it doesn't take, you don't have to blow a gasket. You don't have to take hours. You don't have to worship struggle anymore. You don't have to blame time or effort. You can bounce right into any state at any time. My name is Mr. 2020. If you're getting gold from the podcast, sharing is caring, and you can always dive deeper at NevilleGoddardStore.com. See ya.